Hi. So, the chords and how long we spend on them. Okay. So, like I said, the intro, like I said in the group chat text, the intro is 2 bars, yeah? So I'm counting 1. So we got 1E, 1E, and a 2, 1E, and a 2E, and a 3E, and a 4E, and a 2E, and a 2E, and a 3E, and a 4E, and a... Or, in my picking pattern, yeah, I'd count it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she starts singing. And let me have a look at the lyrics. The first 2 lines of lyrics are simply 2 bars of A and then 2 bars of E. Take me somewhere with you. Just the two of us, somewhere nobody knew. Let me come back to this. So we've got 1, take me somewhere with you. So we got take me somewhere with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. That gets repeated in the next set of lyrics. And for one day, let's be far away. And for one day, let's be far. What have I done? Take me somewhere with you. Yeah, that was what I've just done. And then it happens again with just the two of us, somewhere nobody knew. Oh, and on that picking pattern, when I'm doing my Travis picking pattern, in the video I said you could, when you go from the A to the E, you can move your picking hand and the pattern down to the lowest 4 strings. Let me make sure I'm in shot. Just turned on maps. I don't want maps. Okay. Yeah. So for example, on the A chord, you could do that, which is moving the same picking pattern down a set of strings from here to here. And when I say down, physically I'm moving up. There's the guitar for you. Physically I'm moving up, but we're always talking about pitch when we talk about movement on a guitar. Hence, that's going up the neck and that's going down the neck, even though I'm going side to side. Okay, so yeah, so and I was just making the point that yes, in my picking pattern, I just noticed that I wasn't moving my fingers down to this set of strings. I was basically keeping them on the same strings except for that bass, except for the thumb, which has to go to the bass note of the chord. It was an E chord, so it'll go to that E string, but my fingers were staying on the G and B strings. So let me play the first, is it 4 lines? Take me somewhere with you. Just the two of us, somewhere nobody knew. So that was 2 bars of A, 2 bars of E. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Just the two of us. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that takes you up to somewhere nobody knew. I'm just talking about the first verse because they're all the same after that, yeah, except the very end, which I'll get to. So that was take me somewhere new. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 2 bars of A, 2 bars of E, and again 2 bars of A. Just the two of us, and somewhere nobody knew. 2 bars of A, 2 bars of E. Yeah. Then we've got the rest of the verse. And for one day, that's far away. Now I can't remember how she scans it exactly, but that line, and for one day let us be far away. And for one day, so you got a bar on D. One day, let us be far away. And then you got then you basically got a bar on E, but the first 2 beats are an E sus4, and the last 2 beats are an E. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have started with an E sus there. Hopefully you get the idea. I'll do it once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Then you got this. Let us be everything we need. Okay. I'm afraid you got some bar chords. You got an F sharp minor bar chord, and you've got 2.5 beats on it because you got 1 and 2 and 3, and then she goes from F sharp minor back to an E, yeah. And the timing is pushed, as they say, because you go to the E on the and of 2, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and then you're back to a D for 1 bar. Now when she plays these, the picking pattern breaks at that point. She generally does a pluck. Let me see if I'm still in shot. She generally does a pluck and then some, pretty random picking, based on how, improvised, I guess, based on how she's feeling. But it's almost free time at those points as well, or she stretches the time, yeah. But basically it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, and then she goes back into picking on the D chord. So what are the lyrics there again? We've got, and for one day let us be far away. So that was the D, the E sus4, and the E. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think as she scans it, let us be everything we need. The scan, like let us be, that'll be in the previous bar, when you're still playing E, let us be. I think it goes like that. The main thing is you've got the 1 bar of D, half a bar of E sus4, half a bar of E, meaning 2 beats on each, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Sorry, I keep doing that, counting it as 8th notes rather than 16th notes. So it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? So that's that line, let us be everything we need. I'd go anywhere with you. And then you've got the same sort of idea on the next line, I'd go anywhere with you. Same sort of idea chord-wise, in that you've got a bar chord, but instead of the F sharp minor bar chord with its root on the E string, you've got this B minor, you know that one, the old B minor bar chord, still in the 2nd fret, but with the root on the A string, yeah? And the timing is the same as well. You've got 2.5 beats on this one. I'd go any, I've forgotten the melody, sorry. So let us be everything we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go anywhere with you. Something like that. Again, after your bar of 4 on the D, so let us be everything we need. 1, 2, 3. I'd go anywhere with you. So that's B minor for 2.5 beats. I'd go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then she goes down to an A. So you got B minor, A. That takes out 1 bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again the picking pattern breaks down at that point, and she does a pluck and then some picking on some of the strings which I can't actually see or hear clearly. So I'm just doing the pluck 1 and 2, and then you might just want to do that. You know, that percussive thing of pluck, hit, hit. It'll give your fingers a rest from picking. Pluck, hit, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, let's see. So she's gone, I'll go anywhere with you. Yes, so it does go to a D again. So you've got the F sharp minor, E, bar of D, and then you got B minor, A, bar of D again. If you would take me, and then you've got A for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. I think with that sus chord in again, A sus4, before the next verse starts. Yeah. So if I just go through that whole thing very roughly, because I can't remember the melody exactly, but sorry. So you start on an A. Take me somewhere with you. Just the 2 of us, somewhere nobody knew. And for one day, let's be far away. Let us be everything we need. I'd go anywhere with you if you would take me. That's roughly it. I mean, when it got to those lines where you're supposed to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. My timing was slightly off, but that's, as I've gone through before, that's what's supposed to happen on those lines. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next verse. La 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 la. Yeah, which is exactly the same. I'm going to leave that video there because that's the structure of the whole. Oh gosh, 13 minutes. That's the structure of the whole song, except at the end. You get one more bar chord, you lucky people. Instead of dun, 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 I hope that was all in shot, by the way, because I was looking at the lyrics. Instead of just the B minor and the A, D, she goes to a B natural, B minor, and then I can't remember. So I'll have a look at that, and I'll do a little video on that. But what I've just done is basically the structure of the whole song. Okay, hope that helps.